What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming, you guys, with another video. So, during yesterday's loss to the Seattle Seahawks, Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz suffered a hand injury. Reports initially said that it was negative, and Carson Wentz himself believed that there is no serious issue. But according to reports, Carson Wentz is going to undergo further tests, just further tests to make sure. But, from what I'm hearing, it's nothing serious. Carson Wentz himself, like I said, he said that he does not feel like, it's anything serious. I know I could be tough on Carson Wentz at times, and I'm still going to be tough on him at times. Obviously, we can't blame Carson Wentz 100% for what happened yesterday. But I do hold him responsible for the way that he played yesterday. Hopefully, though, this hand thing, like I said, initial reports are saying that it's nothing serious, but hopefully it remains that way. Carson Wentz, I love the guy, as a person. I think he's a good person, and I know that he's capable of being a great quarterback, and that's the thing with me, man. I don't like to make videos where I'm bashing Carson Wentz or anybody on this team. Those are not the type of videos that I like to make. But you guys know how I am, man. I tell it like I see it. I don't sugarcoat anything. Carson Wentz had a bad game yesterday. He has taken responsibility for it. He blames himself for the loss. I'm not fully blaming him for the loss yesterday. There were a factor, a combination of things as to why we lost that game. But hopefully, man, he learns from this game. This offense, man, was just it was atrocious. It was beyond atrocious and beyond embarrassing. And we got a final stretch of games coming up, a quote unquote easy games, but in this league, nothing's easy. Nothing is easy in this league. I'm not taking the Miami Dolphins I'm not taking them lightly at all. Miami put up 24 points yesterday. Our offense only put up 9 points. 9-10 points the past 2 games. So, I'm not taking anybody lightly. Is what I'm trying to say here. And Carson Wentz is the guy. He's the franchise quarterback. I'm hoping, man, that that he gets it together, because his play the past couple weeks has just been terrible. But the whole offense as a whole, their play has been terrible. They were given so many opportunities yesterday to by this defense to take the league and win this game. They were given so many opportunities, but they just could never get it going. And Mike Groh is, in my opinion, he definitely needs to be fired after this season. I'm sick of Mike Groh. I don't know why we held on to this guy to last season, but he needs to be on his way out of the door. No matter what happens the remainder of this season, no matter what happens, I don't care if we make the playoffs, Mike Groh must go. And I'm not the only Eagle fan saying that. I think at this point most of the fan base is saying that right now. Mike Groh must go. So Carson Wentz is definitely taking a step back. Do I believe he can recover and return back to the Carson Wentz that we all know and love? Absolutely, I do. I do believe Carson Wentz can return back to that form, and I do believe he will return to that form. But we gotta bring the players around him, man. That we have to bring the players around him that actually want to play with him. We got a bunch of guys on here who are very selfish, who don't want to build that chemistry. They don't want to build that rhythm with Carson Wentz. They want to go to the media and run their mouths, constantly. Those bad apples, they have to go. Carson Wentz was paid franchise quarterback money, so I have high expectations for him, But like I said, man, I'm not blaming him fully for the loss yesterday. I'm not doing that. But I do hold him responsible, for his part. Like I hold everybody on this team responsible for their part. So, yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything with Carson Wentz. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything with anybody on this team. This team is not playing to the expectations that we had for them. There were very high expectations coming to the season. And right now, this team is underachieving really bad. Carson Wentz, hopefully Carson Wentz, like I said, his hand injury is nothing serious, because even though this season has been a disappointment so far, I would love for him to shatter the I would love for him to shatter I guess you would say the general census, what people think. They think that he's injury prone. I would love for him to play this full season, regardless of how it go, man. So we could silence the injury prone Carson Wentz talk. I would love for that to be silenced. So hopefully Carson Wentz is fine and he's able to play out the rest of the season, no matter how it goes. I still do stand behind Carson Wentz. I still do believe Carson Wentz can be a good quarterback. But right now, man, my patience right now is kind of dwindling. I will be honest with that. I am starting to lose some patience right now. But I still do believe that he can, return back to his form. But there's gonna have to be some major changes next season. There's gonna have to be some really major changes next season. Offensive coordinator needs to go. Mike Groh definitely, like I said, he needs to go. He should have been gone last year. We need to bring in some damn receivers that are actually going to catch the football, that actually want to play with Carson Wentz. So guys like Nelson Aguilar, he can go. Alshon Jeffrey, for what I hear, he did not want to. Carson Wentz bought him a ticket to come to Houston to work out with him. He just didn't show up. So it sounds like he has a problem with Carson Wentz, and there's been speculation that he's been the guy going back and talking to the media. If that's the case, he can go. He has not been the same since that he dropped that football last season. Alshon Jeffrey, he has not been the same. Can't get separation. He's not fighting for the football like he used to. So if he's all tapped out because he doesn't want to play with Wentz, then he has to go. But I doubt anybody's going to pick up that contract with Alshon Jeffrey. So we might be stuck with him for at least another year or two. Deshaun Jackson, same thing. Deshaun Jackson can't stay healthy, but I doubt they're gonna move on from him this offseason. But guys like Mac Hollins, Nelson Aguilar, those guys could definitely go. Those guys definitely need to pat their bags to get going. I'm definitely tired of those two. But one of the few silver linings from yesterday, man. One of the few positives I could take out of that game was Greg Ward. Greg Ward, I think we might have found something in Greg Ward. I was so happy that they put him on the field. It was so great to see him actually catch the football, because obviously these other damn receivers couldn't catch the football to save their lives. It was great to see Greg Ward get involved in the offense, get on the field. So I hope we continue to utilize Greg Ward. He may possibly be the best receiver that we have. So we had to put this loss behind us, man. I know I was tough on Carson Wentz, and I still do hold him responsible for the way he played. Yes, the offensive line, was obviously dinged up. No Lane Johnson. Brandon Brooks left the game with anxiety issues, and I get all that. Andre Dillard was not cross trained at right tackle, so he struggled. I get all that. I get the offensive line right now. The pressure was getting to Carson Wentz. I understand all that stuff. Bad receiver core, offensive line, like I said, was not playing well yesterday at all. So I don't hold Carson Wentz 100% responsible. So I just want to make that very clear to anybody who thinks that I'm just picking on Carson Wentz and I feel like he's 100% responsible. That's not the case. I just feel like we should have waited on that contract extension. But it is what it is, man. We gave him the contract extension. I was hoping that we would have waited 2 seasons, but the next at least 1 or 2 more years, I was hoping we would have waited. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens the rest of the season. See how it plays out. The Eagles are still in it. We're still in this thing. Dallas Cowboys lost yesterday. We have an easier schedule coming up than they do. Easier schedule. Like I said, nothing's easy in the league. So we'll see. We'll see how it unfolds. But hopefully, like I said, Carson Wentz does not believe it's anything serious. He doesn't believe it's anything serious. The reports were originally saying that it was negative, and he's just getting just to make sure, reassurance, whatever, just to make sure everything is good. He's undergoing more X-ray treatment. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.